everyone! So this is going to be a video response to Kelly Kitagawa's video, Why is YouTube So White?, which is in itself a response to MeowItsLucy's video. I will link both in the description, and in case you couldn't tell by the title, this is about why YouTube is so white, and as an Indian person, clearly, I have some opinions about this. And Kelly made a lot of good points when she talked about just representation in all forms of media, not just YouTube, and I think she has a really good point. My 2 cents to that is that like, white people are just what Americans at least, and like Europeans and people who have privilege are used to seeing in media, people who are privileged enough to watch television and have internet access. Just the Western world in general, we're used to seeing white people all the time. I can tell you that all of my favorite TV shows have mostly white casts, because it's just how it is. Most of the books I read, white protagonists. Most of the movies we watch, white protagonists, and that's just kind of how it's always been. And I think YouTube's great because, as Kelly had said, anyone who has internet access and a camera, or iPhone in my case, is able to make YouTube videos and just put them up on the internet for people to see. But then again, why aren't those YouTubers becoming popular? I'm not gonna talk about myself at all, like, because I think for me it's a combination of quality and like how much I make videos that factors into why I don't have that many subscribers. I also believe that because we are so used to seeing just white people, and white males especially, sorry to hate on you, but you know it's true. The reason why we see so many white males become extremely popular on YouTube is, like, yes, they're talented and charming, but so are so many other YouTubers who aren't, that don't fit in that category. The reason why we see that so much is because we're so used to seeing that in everything. Oh, my favorite TV show has a white male character. This YouTuber who is white and male is probably also really great and will probably also be my favorite. Or maybe it's even that, like, people just think this YouTuber looks a lot like and sounds a lot like this actor who is wonderful and handsome and I love to watch, so maybe this guy is exactly like him. Conventional standards of beauty do play a factor in it, I do believe, because, I mean, you are looking at my face, that's the first thing people see, that's the first thing everyone sees about everyone. So if, like, you look like someone who is attractive, you're gonna, you know, have a higher subscriber count. That's just how it is. I just feel like there are a lot of factors at play here, and a lot of it just has to do with what we are used to with traditional media and how that intersects with new media like YouTube, and even just like social media in general. Like I said before, most of my favorite shows and books have white male protagonists, and like white protagonists in general, because I read and watch a lot of female YouTubers and media and stuff. That's just what I'm used to, and the people I'm subscribed to also are mostly white. Kelly also made a good point about the amount of importance we give to certain voices over others, and I don't think it is done with a malicious intent. I don't think so. I think it's just kind of what our brains automatically do, because we're so used to white voices getting importance. So those white people inherently believe that their voices are important, and they are more likely to speak up about their stories, about their problems, and yes, they're great YouTubers. But it's harder for people of color to get started on YouTube because they may not feel like their voices are as important, or maybe just that their voices won't be heard even if they believe their stories are important. It's a tough, like, line, because you love so many of these white YouTubers and you don't have that much time in the day to just watch YouTube videos, at least most people don't. So then you have to choose who you dedicate your time to when you watch YouTube videos, and like, that's you choosing who you're giving a voice to. And that's also the same with like television and movies and books. Like, it's the same thing. You're choosing who you give a voice to by choosing what you consume. And I'm guilty of this. I have chosen to consume a lot more content with white people than content with people of color. Being a person of color myself, you would think that I would consume a lot more content with people of color, but it's not even at all. There are more people of color in the world than white people, and I know for a fact that I consume more stuff with white people in it than with people of color. I mean, just look at the amount of Chinese people there are in the world. I know for a fact that I don't read that many books with Chinese protagonists. I don't remember the last TV show I watched with a Chinese protagonist or even side character, but that's just how it is, and I just think we have to be more conscious of who we watch and who we give voices to, so more people can put their voices out there, people who don't usually do, like people of color. It's not as common at all, and I just hope I can be a part of the change that I, fingers crossed, hope is coming soon. It's slow going, but I do feel like we can help it move faster. Okay, so that is it for this video. Sorry if this was too heavy, but I would love to know your thoughts on this in the comments down below. Of course, I always want to hear your thoughts. If you want to leave a video response, feel free to. I love video responses so much, and I will definitely mention it in a following video. And I guess that's it. I will see you guys next time. Bye! Oh, and a post-production note. I am linking below a ton of YouTubers of color that I love and watch regularly, and I hope you subscribe to them and make your subscription box a little less white. Bye!